I'm turning my entire shop pink, starting with a lift. In honor of October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, BendPak is making limited edition pink lifts. I'm talking their 2-post, 4-post, and even their quick jacks. Now, I've always dreamed of having a pink garage, and this would make not only my dreams come true, but it's also going to a great cause. 10% of all the BendPak sales are going to Mediviver. Mediviver is a charity that funds research and supports patients living with metastatic breast cancer. BendPak not only has the best quality, but also having a pink lift is literally like a dream come true. I'm also gonna be changing out this drawer to be pink. I actually have a breast cancer awareness version of it over in the back. I'll also be getting a bunch of other pink accessories and tools, which I'll keep secret for now, but really cute pink stuff in the works. What can I say? I love pink cars. The S14 is pink, S2000 is pink, obviously Suki edition. I'll also be upgrading my motorcycle to a 600. I'm honestly so excited for this, and tomorrow the installer's gonna come to bring the new BendPak lift into the shop.
How's it going, guys? My name is Jonathan with MTF Equipment. Today we installed this beautiful pink BendPak 10AP 2-post. Probably top of the line when it comes to automotive lifts right now. ALI certified, got every single package and every sort of accessory that you would need to do any kind of work. Well, typically, if you're working with BendPak, you'll contact them to buy the lift. Then they in turn contact us to ship the lift to us. We'll deliver it on site, set up the whole install, everything. Typical install times, I mean, it only takes us about 2.5 to 3 hours. If it's just flat install lift, if we're taking one down, add about an hour or two on top of that. Name brand reliability, that's one of the huge things in the lift industry right now, is being able to pick up the phone and know that your problem is going to be solved within 24 hours. BendPak's service network is huge and is very well maintained as far as keeping parts in stock. If anything ever goes wrong, you'll have this lift back up and going within 48 hours, as long as it takes them to deliver that part and after you get off the phone. On this specific BendPak 2-post, BendPak revamped their arm lock system completely. They now have full 360-degree locks all the way around, so it doesn't matter what position you put this arm on, it's always going to have that 360-degree grab and make sure that it has the strongest force whenever it's holding that car up. I'm pretty sure most of y'all have seen videos and have seen pictures and posts online where arms are out, cars falling off. This aims to solve that completely by having that full 360-degree lockdown force. You get 10 times the amount of clamping force as standard 2-post lifts.
What is some maintenance for lift owners to maintain in the process?
The main thing that you want to maintain is checking your anchors. The anchors that go into the concrete, you want to check the torque on those to about 80 foot-pounds every month or so. With the way BendPak's shipping these anchors with lock nuts and everything, it should hold its torque a lot better. But it's always a good thing to go and check those anchors, make sure they're torqued right, and so you won't have any future issues. As far as anything else, your power unit right here, the hydraulic fluid in it is all sealed. As long as this cap stays on and you have no leaks in the system, the hydraulic fluid will stay clean and it'll stay operational for as long as you need.
And are there any things that lift owners should refrain from doing with their lifts in order to maintain it properly?
So the main thing is use all 4 of your arms. I can't tell you how many times where I go into a shop and they have some big F250, F350, and instead of putting all 4 arms, they just use the front 2 to pick up the front end off the ground. That will cause the lift to fail 10 times faster. All the slide blocks and everything need equal tension on all corners in order to make sure that you're lifting it properly. The lift might have a 10,000 pound capacity, but that's divided between all 4 arms. So your capacity is only going to be 1/4 per arm. The most common lift in a residential setting is going to be like the BendPak 4-post, the HD9, the HD9XW. That's just a lot easier for people who aren't going to be working on their cars, want some reliable storage to keep their cars on. You can still do work on it, but it's not as much work as you can do on a 2-post. With a 2-post, you have the access to pretty much do any sort of repairs, take wheels off, pull engines out, transmissions, anything you need. It's about 50-50 on 4-post to 2-post. Most residential settings get a 4-post, but when you have a beautiful shop like this, you can fit a 2-post.
And how long have you guys been installing lifts?
We've actually been in the business since 1977. It's been family owned and operated. It was my grandfather's company, and now I've taken it over, and we get to do fun things like this day to day.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for installing such an awesome lift. Y'all did an absolutely great job.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna put the S2000 in the shop and get our very first car onto the BendPak lift. The next day and we have a pink lift. I mean, what is life? I never really saw a day where I would have a pink lift at the shop, so big thanks to BendPak for making this happen, especially because this is all going to a really great cause. And now that the lift is installed, let me take you through why I chose BendPak. Now, reason number one are these locks right here. Notice how they lock the arms in place using these splines. This lift is not only extremely safe, we also got it installed by very professional people, which I absolutely trust, so I'm not gonna be afraid that my car is gonna fall off the lift one day. Not only that, but I know BendPak is reliable. Like, there's no other lift company that I would trust more than them. Now, this is rated for 10,000 pounds. This is the pink 10AP 2-post lift. Now, take a look at these adapters right here. These are the height adjusters for the arms, and they're very different from the standard lifters that I've seen in my previous lift. Very interesting design. You can also stack them like this. I also love how they have the lifters down there instead of up top here. Another thing I like about this lift, it also has these door protectors. So if you open up your door and you hit the lift, it's covered because it has this protector on the side here. I usually do put a little plastic piece over the doors just so in case if it does hit the lift, it's fine. But this makes things a lot easier. Very interesting locking design as well. But my favorite part about this lift is how quiet it is. There's minimal noise when it goes through each of the locks. And I'm just honestly so happy with the way that it came out. Like, it honestly could not have looked better. They could not have chose a better pink color as well. It actually matches perfectly with the new toolbox I got, which I'm gonna show you guys next. This red toolbox needs to go because now that we have a pink lift installed, it just doesn't match. And honestly, my entire goal is to turn this entire shop pink. So yeah, it's gonna be a mission for sure. But it does help that we're doing this during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So not only are all the things that I'm gonna be getting to transition the shop to be pink going to a great cause, but also it just so happens that everything's being made pink right now. We have some chairs coming in from Viper Chair, which is also breast cancer awareness, as well as the toolbox that I got, which is Snap-on, is also breast cancer awareness, but I did get that one used because a full price one was way out of my budget. Okay, do y'all think I could squeeze it through here? Probably not. Am I gonna try? Yes. Oh my God, it just about makes it.
You're good! You're good! You're good!
That's crazy.
Don't worry, Captain, we'll buff out those scratches.
Now let's get this thing cleaned up. Wait, but doesn't it match the lift color perfectly? I'm literally obsessed. It matches so nicely. No way. Let's get her washed. She dirty. It also came with a key to open it. All right, let's take a look inside. Wait, these air struts are awesome. Now I might go ahead and put a custom logo over there, but this thing is honestly so spacious and huge, and it's honestly not as dirty as I thought it was. Like, it's pretty clean underneath the mat. Let's check the drawers though. I honestly didn't really inspect this thing too much before I bought it. Wait, this drawer doesn't even look like it was ever used. You know what, instead of washing it, I'm just gonna use an all-surface cleaner because it's actually not as dirty as I thought it was. And after cleaning it up, this is the end results, and I honestly could not be more happy. I managed to clean off all the scratches. There's not even a piece of dust on there. There was a big stain over here and a big stain over there, and I somehow managed to get both of them out so that it looks brand new. The fact that I got this for $450 when it originally cost $1,600 is such a crazy deal. I honestly could not be more happy with the way this came out. I put the tool holder attachment over here, as well as the laptop/table tray on the left side. And honestly, this comes in so clutch because I use it a lot on my red toolbox. Now to get all the tools out of my red cart and into the new one, and honestly, it's kind of a mess in here. Like it's pretty okay. Let's not look in there. I swear, it gets cleaner down here, kind of. All right, let's migrate my tools over to the new toolbox. It's honestly gonna feel kind of empty because I don't really keep too many tools in that cart. I honestly waddle back and forth from the back. I'm honestly considering moving the tool cabinets kind of closer to the lift because I run back and forth so often, and I never really work on the other cars over in the areas over there, except for the Miata, which don't yell at me. I'm gonna get the Miata fixed by end of November because SEMA's coming up, the Grand Prix is coming up, and there's a lot of projects in the work, and I honestly wanna get the S2000 running first. Now, aside from from the car not going into gear randomly, there is another problem on it, and that's that the soft top has a major gash in the soft top. And since Dallas is a 3-hour ride away, which I'm not complaining whatsoever, that's honestly light work living in Texas, but with a massive hole in the top, it's gonna be super loud, and I'm gonna pray that it doesn't rain. If you have any ideas of what could be wrong with the S2K, please let me know in the comments, because I have a few ideas of what it could be. The slave cylinder, but last time I checked, it was fine. It could also be the clutch, and I really don't want to drop the transmission right now, I'm not gonna lie. Just the soft top itself is like a 2-day, all-day fix. You have to strip out the entire interior. I really do miss driving it, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Annie, stop yapping and get the tools into the cart. I'm basically done filling up the new tool chest, but it's gonna look a little bit empty. I did just have a track day, so all my stuff is either in that bag or in my truck. If you can't tell, I like Milwaukee. Expensive habits. Pink gloves to go with the aesthetic, as usual. This is usually the drawer that I like to put like the tools that I use the most. This right here is actually probably one of my favorite tools to use. It's an electrical disconnector, which is perfect if you have nails like me. This is probably the most organized and the most filled up drawer. I've got more Milwaukee in here and some of my Castleman sockets in here. But it's gonna be a work in progress as I slowly start to migrate using this toolbox instead of my old one. I also forgot to add in this mini pink snap-on toolbox as well, which goes pretty on brand with a snap-on bigger tool cart. So happy with the way that looks, and now I finally have a little purpose for it. I was using it in my office and this works way better. I could probably put these picks and stuff in there as well. I do have another one by Cobalt on the back. 6 Speed Official gave me this one for my birthday, and then I went ahead and put some of my favorite Hot Wheels on there as well. These are the pink edition from the Red Line Club, a Ford F100, and of course an R34 GTR. All right, the tool cart is in position, and I do have one more surprise. I did also pick up these pink VP Racing jugs. I've been eating some storage for fuel, so this is perfect, and I've always wanted pink ones. I'm literally so ecstatic with how they look. It's so cute, and the entire shop is pink. I can't be more happy right now. This is insane. I mean, guys, look at this setup. Pink cart, pink jugs, pink lift with my pink cars. What is life? And yeah, I do plan on wrapping the new bike pink, but since I am upgrading to a 600, I'm gonna fix these fairings with some all blacked out ones for now. And then once I pick up the 600cc bike, I'm gonna make that one pink. This is literally my dream come true. I'm so ecstatic, guys. Like, I don't know. If you have any other ideas on what I should make pink in the shop, please let me know. Comment it down below, and also pick up some merch at Axmgarage.com. Supporting merch helps me make more videos like this. I really don't know what else I can make pink in the garage because this already looks amazing. The urge to turn all my cars pink right now. Anyways, guys, like I said, comment down below what else I should make pink in the shop. I want your guys' suggestions. This is our garage at this point, really. Like, we're building this together. Please make sure y'all subscribe, comment down below, like, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, car family.